So I spent my weekend searching for games to play, only to realize that there's nothing to really play. And I mean, like, in all honesty, like, I don't know if this is just me or if the games out in the market right now really aren't all that good, but the only thing that I see is Fortnite, another BR game, PUBG, another BR game, or a game getting a rework of BR and BR and BR. And I just realized if you continue saying it like that, it almost sounds like a new animal that Israel's singer could have thrown into her song in Eurovision. I'm low-key still a little bit scared after that. So due to lack of games to play, I built myself a list over some indie games that I anticipate for this year. So I want to share that with you guys, so buckle up, grab some popcorn, throw Fortnite in that trash bin, and let's check out this list together. Alright, so before talking about the initial topic of this video, I just quickly want to ask you guys if you would like me to turn this into like an active series or a show, a consistent show that we run on the channel. It would basically be a show where we cover some of the most anticipated indie games, either about to be released or that have been released already, and even take a look at your submissions and see what games you're looking forward to the most. So what I'm initially asking here from you guys is basically, do you want me to turn this into a show or not? Leave a comment down below stating your opinions. I do reply to every single comment, by the way, so do expect a reply, and if I don't, feel free to spam. And if you support this idea, make sure to leave a like on this video as well, because it makes it super clear and obvious for me to realize what kind of content you guys like to see more of. But now, without further ado guys, let's begin with this video. So the first game that I added to my list is called Jenny LeClue. This is a detective game which is being developed by a company named Mography, who actually use Unity for development. So furthermore about the game, this is a narrative adventure game about detectiving, relationships, and also choosiness. You play as Jenny LeClue, who is a young detective who has dedicated herself to a case in which her mother is being accused of murder. The game itself is set in a two-dimensional living world, and the main goal, as stated by the developers actually, is for everything to be interactive and to kind of reward players who poke and prod at every last item and object with insight by using secrets and also humor. Despite the art style of the game, the developers state that the game isn't just for kids, and they also say that complex relationships will actually be explored with themes of family, loss, and identity that are influenced by horror, sci-fi, and mystery genres. And the game's mixture of 2D and the heavy focus that they put on to interaction with the level design part is what I'm really looking forward to the most, because it's gonna be interesting to see Mography's take on it after so many games really tried, balling around with this idea in itself with the interaction and 2D. Jenny will be meeting us at a broad set of platforms, including PC, the PlayStation 4, Android, and also iOS in 2018. At number 2, we have a game called Forgotten Anne, made by Throughline Games. So this one is a seamless cinematic adventure with focus on meaningful storytelling and light puzzle platforming. Here you basically play as Anne, the enforcer who keeps order in the Forgotten Lands, as she sets out to squash a rebellion that might just prevent her master and herself from returning to the human world. So in this game, as Anne, your main mission will be to uncover the truth behind the conflict taking place between an impassioned ruler and a ruthless rebellion. You'll be able to harness the power of anima, which I almost pronounce as anime ironically enough. And anima is basically the energy that brings life to the Forgotten Lands, and you're gonna be able to use this energy in order to solve puzzles and also command ultimate control over Forgotlings' lives. And these Forgotlings are basically creatures who happen to inhabit the Forgotten Lands. An interesting fact about the game is that all of the animations that we see in here are created using the same traditional techniques that brought us all of those older animated movies, which also means that they are handmade. Instead of going with a super high-tech animation system, they actually brought something for the sake of nostalgia. The game also features a branching dialogue system, which allows your words and actions to alter the tale that is being told. So you're basically kind of in charge of the story's outlining here. And we're actually going to be able to play as Anne tomorrow, since the game releases May 15th of this year, and it will be available on PC, the PlayStation 4, and also the Xbox One. And next up at number 3 guys, we have a game game called Unforeseen Incidents, made by Backwoods Entertainment. This is a classical style interactive mystery set in a hand-painted world where you're gonna be playing as the small-town handyman Harper Pendrell, who meets a dying woman in the street and then stumbles into this diabolical conspiracy. The game itself is set in a two-dimensional world, and you set yourself on a journey to find the source of this unknown disease that is spreading across the country, only to find out that you're getting closer and closer to a cabal of dangerous fanatics. I find the art style in this game super appealing and at the same time very interesting, considering as far as the seriousness of the story and the tale that is being told and the disease and all that kind of stuff going on in the game, and at the same time the art style that is very caricature-like, where the characters have these tall, thin legs and the uniquely shaped heads and kind of like funny face features. It's kind of interesting how it's going to unfold in its whole. So you're gonna get to explore plenty of intriguing locations with challenging puzzles where you can use Harper's multi-tool for your assistance. The 2D world you find yourself in is hand-painted, interesting enough, alongside 60 backgrounds created the same way. Although we have no information regarding the platforms that this game is going to be released on, we're gonna be able to uncover these mysteries as Harper 24th of this month. Now let's move on to number 4, where we have 9 Monkeys of Shaolin, developed by Sobaka Studios. This is a new multi-platform, old school kind of beat 'em up game where you as a mere Chinese fisherman, Wei Cheng, really hope I got that name right, have to avenge the death of your friends and family who were slaughtered in a pirate raid. That's pretty brutal. While playing as Wei, you're gonna be able to make use of 3 unique fighting styles, and you will also have the ability to combine these styles throughout your fights for more immersive battles. You'll also be able to discover the fascinating story of Wei and follow him through his journey. On top of that, you also have a staff to act as your main weapon through this journey, and you can also pick up new lances throughout the game. You will also have various perks, items, and fighting styles that you can unlock and develop your character off of, and the game looks stylized inspired, I would say, and will take place in over 25 different levels, including Chinese villages, pirate ships, Japanese mansions, and much more. We're gonna be able to discover more of Wei's story and beat them up this fall 2018 on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and also the PC. And last but not least, guys, we have a game called Those Who Remain, which is being developed by Camel 101. This is a psychological thriller that takes place in Dormont, a small town in the United States. Dormont appears to be a regular and typical American town when you first see it, but it's actually cursed by a demon who shrouded everything in darkness, and now most of the town's population has been trapped inside the darkness with no means of escape. And in this game, your role is to play as Edward Turner, who's just an ordinary man, and you arrive at Dormont at the wrong time, unfortunately, and find out about everything that is going on right now. So there are creatures in the game, and there are no battle mechanics, so you can't fight these creatures. Instead, you basically stay in the light spots to survive, so you cannot step into shadows or in the dark spots. You have to have a light source with you. There are also portals that you can use in the game, and they basically bring anyone who goes through them to another place. Interesting enough, actions taken in one place have repercussions in the other. Your main mission will be to survive the darkness through standing in light spots and find your way out of Dormont by using these portals. This is a very interesting take on horror games, and I'm looking forward to playing this in 2018. And that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it and your time. Do not forget that I'm totally down to turn this into an actual show or a series on the channel that we actively run, but I want to hear your opinions and if you would like that as well, because I don't want to be the only one that is deciding on something like that. So if yes, make sure to leave a like on this video and let me know your opinions by leaving a comment down below. Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and join our Discord server to participate in our current ongoing giveaway, also the future ones that we're going to host, obviously, and to meet like-minded people just like you who are interested in game development and also indie games. You can join our Discord by using the link in the description, and if you have any other indie games you think are worth checking out that I should check out and other people here, make sure to let us know in the comments as well. With that being said, I just want to give a huge shout out to all of our patrons, including Richard Stans, Kupla, Tromber MCP, G.I. Jojo, Matt Clafoot, and all the other patrons supporting this channel. You guys make it possible for us to run contests, giveaways, and for more content to be produced by my side that are a little bit more quality rich. So I just want to give a huge thank you to you guys. It's super appreciated what you do for me. And if you're also interested in checking out our Patreon page, page out, make sure to click the link in the description for that. Now, I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions once again, and I'm going to be super active in the comments and also in the Discord server, so I'm gonna catch you guys there. And with that being said, have a good night, guys. Peace out. Bye bye.